hoping to laugh at them together. And Joya and Lenny.
Anything to say?
Alas, poor Yorick. He was a funny dude, Horatio.
And here we have a great spread by himself.
First of all, thank you all for coming. This is one of the most incredible nights of my life to see everyone, practically everyone I know and care about and love, all here in one very large apartment where there's lots of room. And I said it before, it's a cliche, but I'm going to say a lot of cliches here, so bear with me.
You better get me because I'm leaving.
First of all, I want to say a couple of things. I'm not going to make a long speech. At the age of 40,
Wait, let's have quiet.
Which was 30 years ago for you.
John, please stop. Just because you have a camcorder doesn't give you total.
I don't have complete license.
What's that in dog years?
No, I'm not 40 yet. I'm still in my 30s for 2 more days.
Oh, that's a tumor.
I was born May 6, 1956. 5/6/56.
Yes.
Now, to be quite honest with you, I had a lot of concerns about bringing this diverse a crowd together. Because this is a diverse crowd.
Yep.
We have very liberal people here. We
Order in the back room and
we have very conservative people here.
We do?
We have all kinds of
Any.
people.
Well, I'm one of the conservative people, obviously.
No, wait, just let me alone. Tell me more. Can somebody get me some chocolate liqueur so I don't lose my voice or
You
something?
have very young people here and very old people.
Before I briefly point out certain important people, you're all important, but there are certain people who get special mention.
Get the hook. The hook.
I've come to certain. I think I'm entitled to have certain observations about the world and about my philosophy.
It's time to move out for your folks and get your own place.
Can I bear on you to just be quiet for just
No! Respect our elders.
just
Okay, wait a minute.
not yet.
Everybody be quiet.
Mr. Shaw. All right, Lenny, 2 days away from 40. What are your observations, please?
My observations are that I am turning 40, and in 1996,
Yes.
we're about to embark on a new millennium. And we look out there, hold on. We look out there and we see all these problems. The media concentrates on all the problems that are out there in the world.
Except Studio 7, which is on
Yes,
public
John,
access to...
bear with me 1 second. Now the thing is this, is that the media concentrates on the crime and the terrible stories and, you know, all the tragedies
Come
that
on,
happen.
you guys, let Lenny
explosions.
enjoy his moment.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
But I think what is happening is that I think society is undergoing a very, very fast change. And we don't know what form this change is going to take, and I think that makes it all the harder in many ways. And I think the reason that there are so many difficulties and there's so much cynicism out there is I think we're applying old rules to a different and changing world. We're putting square pegs in round holes. And I think that, you know, because people never seem to have enough money, or families are breaking apart, and all these other things that seem to go on. But I think what is happening is, I think, the definition of family is changing. The definition of work that people do is changing. What people will find creative and what people will find they'll enjoy, that'll help them make a living is changing.
Yeah.
I think that major institutions are undergoing a great change.
They're running out of money.
And
but-
they're running out of money because they're based on old paradigms. And
No, not paradigm.
one moment, Debbie.
There's a $4 word.
Now, so my observation on having different types of people here is I don't care what gender you are, I don't care what age you are. Thank you, Debbie.
Who made that remark?
Moment, please.
Wait a minute.
Quiet.
It's okay, it's okay. No, levity's fine. I don't care what gender you are, I don't care what age you are, I don't care what sexual orientation you are, what size you are, what color you are. I'm working with a guy who couldn't show up today. His name was Dave Mitchell, and if you've seen that computer camera I've got over there, he said, it's going to sound like a cliche, and be prepared to laugh on this one. But he said, it doesn't really matter what your ideology is, because we're all, in a sense, heading for the stars. Now, what does that mean?
Is this where we're supposed to laugh?
No. You can if you want. You can if you want. A lot of people identify that through a spiritual way or a religious way, through God, through whatever they want that to be. A lot of people identify it who resist that interpretation of things, and that's fine too. I think the thing is that when we're undergoing any kind of a great change, as I think society is undergoing, we don't know what form it's going to take because it's happening. We're in the middle of it, and it's happening. I know that when, just to use an historical example, bear with me, almost finished here. When motion pictures first came up, the first directors of motion pictures were trained on the stage. And what they created, originally they used what they learned on the stage to apply it to this new medium. And it looked corny, and it looked weird, and it looked strange, but they weren't hung up on what technology they're using, what paradigm they were doing. They did what they did well. And before they knew it, they created a brand new art form. I think a lot of us who are alive today, no matter what our political persuasions are, no matter what our personal lives are, we are in the process of creating the world that we are setting up to face in the new century. And so it's rough out there, there's reason for cynicism, but if I could just say, this is my right on my 40th birthday, let's hang in there, because I think in general the world is still a pretty neat place.
I have a question. Isn't that Barry Goldwater's inaugural speech of 1964, which failed?
One more thing I'd like to say.
I mean, this was all 1964, and it failed. It failed.
There are some people I'd like to point out. You all are wonderful, and don't take it personally if I don't point you out. I mean, you know. I could go through each person, but you'd get very bored, if you're not bored already. There are certain people I would like to point out. First of all, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my mother and father.
Absolutely. Take a picture.
I was born in the...
I'm not his mother. Take a picture.
You'll notice that
I think he took
after
my
you
picture
born,
while when
we
he said your
quit.
mother.
After I was born, quit.
Don, black child. Put his parents on film.
I did. I've been getting
On tape, please.
I've been getting them on tape. Hi, Mom.
Hi, John.
I'd also like... my brother Richard and his wife Lorian could not make it. My brother Mike is here somewhere.
No,
Mike?
They just left.
They just left? They were that put off by my speech.
They were lucky. They left before you started talking.
No, they just...
My nephew Kevin, are you still here? 16?
No, I'm sure y'all
No,
went
they went out to get yogurt.
Well, they got to get yogurt. Okay.
They wanted to get yogurt.
Well, if you see a young-looking guy, it's my nephew Kevin.
He's gone.
Younger than you.
Someone that was is like a brother to me. I grew up with him, Alan Siegel,
Oh, absolutely.
and his wife Karen.
You get the pictures of them.
All right.
If you all
I've
would
been getting
look
people.
at that, you know, and there are a couple people here that have reasons to think that 40 is actually quite young. Nancy here did this beautiful,
Nancy's 40.
did this beautiful painting,
It is. It's like,
which is done strictly on computer from start to finish. This woman drove to the valley at 7 in the morning on no coffee. Nancy, I appreciate that. I can never do that for anyone. Thank you.
it's lovely.
And I really appreciate the beautiful.
I hope the people who live in the valley aren't too offended, but so what?
John with the camcorder, you get special
Can you
mention.
take a picture of yourself?
Okay. Let's see. Are there more people coming? Whoops. Who's here?
I'm holding him.
Okay, who's ever here? Come on.
Shall we put it on pause and let them come in and
He's the
then?
bouncer. Well, let's see
Let
who
them
they
come in.
Oh, bouncer.
Now-
Oh, that's pretty fancy.
Oh, all right. Scott Gilliam. Yes. All right. Did you?
And Richard.
Yes. And Richard. Hi, Richard. Come on in.
Just
Okay. I would like to also point out. He's going to kill me for this because he likes to stay low key. My best friend of 17 years, Bob.
John was in front of me. Oh well.
This is Bob Beebe.
Sorry.
Hi, Bob. Say hello to the camera, Bob.
Hi.
How about Mike Marinacci in absentia?
Mike Marinacci could not make it. He couldn't afford to come down, and he's the one that just called. But
He's supposed to be on parole pretty soon, though, isn't he?
thank you, John.
I'm sorry.
By the way, it's John's birthday on Wednesday,
Oh, wait a minute here.
along with my mother.
He's not 40, so fuck.
Okay. Now, in my 39th year, in my one more
Oh,
person.
jeez.
In my 39th
We've
year.
been waiting 39 years for you to finish this.
We know you love Clinton, but let's not talk about it.
I don't know if I love him and voting for him, but in my on my 39th birthday,
Oh,
there was a
jeez.
young lady who took a major part in the party. She did the invitations and things like that. The 39th party was smaller. You know, some of you weren't here. Don't worry about it. Very small. Anyway, and unexpectedly, one of the greatest things that have happened in my life has happened in my 39th year. A very wonderful and special person who I love very much, my partner, Joyce.
Speech.
No, Joy's birthday is coming up. at some point, so. Now that's it for the speech. Sorry, I was pretentious with my speech and everything, but now we're...
All right, so
God,
in summation,
That is
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Betty Baruch, a dear friend, old friend of the family,
very old.
the mother of a very treasured friend of mine who's no longer with us. My friend John's mother, but I'd be friends with her even if she wasn't anybody's mother.
Ever young.
even if
She's
she
ever young.
weren't anybody's mother.
Ever irrepressible Betty Baruch.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Very nice. Yes.
So that's it then. We can all go home now? Can I turn off the
do what you
camera?
want.
Are we gonna see this on the TV? Are we gonna see it on?
You know, I could submit this to Studio
You
7.
should edit it.
Lenny, what are the consequences for the Catholic
Is
Church?
there, Julia, is there...
Why don't you do it?
What's the question?
Put them in a special order.
The consequence.
Cameraman riled up. No, you should.
This is about
Geopolitical ramifications.
I'm reaching out for them as I get them.
What will this do for the Serbs that are living in Croatia, do you think?
John, just because you got the camcorder doesn't give you the right to... We have an empty white box.
It's not. Wait a
No,
minute.
it may not be empty. I don't know who this is from. Who is this from?
If it's from the Unabomber, I'm out of here.
This is the wrapping paper. Who is this from?
Oh, it's from Montana. I don't know.
The free man.
What?
Don't you think it's about time we put a fence around Montana?
Yeah, I'll
Sort of have a second Disneyland or something?
Maybe get secede from the.
Wait a
Is this
minute.
from? Who is this from?
really just get rid of it. Karen, think about. Yeah, it's from Karen.
It's from Karen.
Whoops. Backing up.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Backing up.
Oh, now I know. Kill it.
The lion, and there's a quote from the Bible, I believe, and a bookmark with a tiger or a cat. Karen Schinderly, where are you?
Right here.
Outside? Hi, Karen. She's through the window there. She wants to go out where it's nice and cool. Thank you very much, Karen. That's very sweet. Appreciate it. Okay, this here is, I believe, from Brian in Georgia. Brian in Georgia, where are you? This is Brian.
Everybody's outside.
Brian is a graphic artist and a computer game designer, along with my friend Dave Moskowitz. They make up Grog Productions, that big stress reducer of the 90s. How's that? Is this a card? Am I destroying this?
Yeah, you're destroying.
I'm sorry.
Just look at it.
From your friends, Brian and Joe. Oh, look at this. They made the card. Show it.
Show it to the camera, please. Please, pretty please. Thank you. Okay.
Georgia
Thank
made
you.
the card.
Brian and Georgia.
Georgia made the card.
Did Georgia make the card? Thank you, Georgia. Did very
Can I
well.
see that, Lenny?
Georgia. Sorry. I promise I will.
It's really expensive.
Okay, it's this big box.
Brian Spielvogel and Georgia Flanagan,
In there.
ladies and gentlemen.
Sure
Oh.
Get sick of that one fast. Nice.
It is a Blinky!
It's an old man's shawl. No, Lenny, it's like, because you're an old man.
It's an old man's shawl?
Significance.
all, but I've known some wild old men.
There you go.
Can I tell you something?
What's that? It's for Old Man Shaw, did you say?
Can I tell you
Old
something?
man Shaw.
You know, but I think the best is yet to come in my life, so I don't care. Thank you.
It could only get better from here, I'm sure.
We have one of these.
Is that really necessary?
Whose is this? Do we know?
There's a card in
A
there.
book bag? Oh, is there a card?
I don't know. I saw something green. I think it's a
I see a card. It says Lenny.
Probably for you then.
Lenny.
That narrows it down.
Lenny bought all this stuff.
I did not buy. I'm not that self-indulgent. I don't buy myself a birthday present. If age is a state of mind, you're in a great state. Happy birthday. Oh, it's Craig and Laura. They left. Old friend from my high school days. Lenny, happy 40th. Glad we could celebrate with you. To help with the coming years, we are providing you with a subscription to Men's Health magazine.
Get that prostate.
I got a shawl and a. Not a very auspicious birthday.
That might have been better for you 30 years ago, I suppose.
They weren't kidding.
Nah. That's actually a good
One
magazine
smart-ass
thing.
comment, and you will be thrown. Whoever makes it.
It's actually not a bad
If
man.
anybody makes a smart-ass comment, they will be tossed.
Lots of good tummy
Is there something else?
remarks.
It's really called Healthy Men, not
That's a whole other magazine.
Is there a centerfold in there? Let it go.
Well,
It's gonna be some guys.
and you know, I'm allergic to many things, but I'm not allergic to scented pages in
No,
magazines.
isn't that the same guy who's on the cover of Drama?
I
Nothing
don't know.
about drummer, please. We have here.
I don't know,
Oh, wait a
Peter.
minute. I think. Sherry Needleman, I believe. Sherry, are you still here? Sherry Needleman, over there. A friend from the Electronic Cafe and the IICS, neither of which organization is doing very well right now. Thank you very much. There's a card. The card may. I will find the card, I promise. Is this? Excuse me. I'm not sure. I promise I'll find the
A
card.
shot here.
No, that's mine.
I was trying to
Oh,
get
that's
the right
right.
shot.
This one for him.
This one?
No, that's for
All right, we'll find your card, I promise.
That's for me. That's mine.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, there's something
Is this
in
it?
that one.
Yes.
This is Sherry Needleman's card. Born to be wild forever.
Who's
How
that?
many people here are Generation X?
What's generation?
That's
How
many people here think they are?
a song. Well, my girlfriend is. That's a song that came out in 1968 when many of you kids were being born.
Generation X.
We know the song.
talking about, Lenny?
A birthday wish. May your horizons bring you. May I read it?
It says beautiful.
It is your card. You can do that if you want.
I didn't read the whole thing. It says,
A birthday wish. A happy birthday, laying the foundation of beauty.
that's what you told me about. You want a beauty.
I want beauty for my birthday. Please don't quote me on that. Dear Lenny,
Well, I did.
may your horizon bring you glorious adventures of beauty, joy, happiness, kindness, fulfillment, and energy of nature. A living paradise upon this threshold as you wish. Happy 40th, enjoy yourself, peace and love, Sherry. That's very sweet.
That's like a, you enjoy it, but it's like a,
It's a bath.
but it says paradise on there. So
It's
it's
a-
your horizon setting, your sun setting, or rising. It's not, it's just paradise.
It's like a bath
It's a
bomb or
personal
something.
preference.
It's just paradise.
My rising is Cancer. My father and you guys just really approve of astrology. Anyway, all right. Thank you very much. That's a very, very well written, Sherry. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Okay.
Keep going, Lenny.
Whose is this?
That's for me.
That is from David. To Lenny, from David. That
There is a card in there somewhere.
David is my girlfriend's roommate. This is a, you know, this is a.
Excuse me.
Well, this is the 90s after all.
The plot.
1996.
Alternative lifestyles.
Snap out of it, man. You don't look a day over 29. It's some dog talking to some old man that looks like the turn of the last century. We should start to
Why are
say.
you pointing the cards at the ceiling anyway?
Putting your cards at the Can you all see Susan's right?
That's certainly your
Happy birthday, Lenny. Something to commemorate the year of your birth. And the only thing I could find that they made back then.
Let's see what it is.
David is just turned 28. A mere boy.
Blue-green algae.
A 1956 mug.
Oh, that's nice.
Was it made in 56?
Is that tail fin? All right. No,
What's it got? Like the events of the
it's got the events of the year. Eisenhower by a landslide, a banner year. I like Ike. Can I ask?
Yeah.
My parents, and I think they're the only people who actually do really remember the 50s. Were people really as ugly back then as they look in the pictures?
No. The only,
Oh, no, you remember the 50s.
Lenny, the only ugly people in the 50s was McCarthy and his ilk.
A toy that I'm not even sure existed in the 50s.
It's when the Hungarian Revolution was in October
A
of
slinky.
56.
Yes, it did.
Okay, baby boomers, you remember the song? Slinky, Slinky,
God, we're a sick TV generation.
Who's coming on TV? Is this yours, Joy? Whose is this? All right. Joy is.
There's another shiny thing.
Shiny, happy people. What's this? It's a three-parter. Where's the third part?
Any comments, Joel?
Not yet.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
This is from Mary Williams. Lenny, you don't look a day after 39 and a half. Love 70s Nostalgia Society. I think a good number of us remember the 70s. I don't know, except for Kevin.
How many of us want to forget them?
70s were cool. It was the 80s.
No, they weren't.
All right.
Terrible.
Well, they beat the 80s though.
At age 40, more and more people are starting to take drugs. For example, more than 50% are doing laxatives. You know you're getting older when you spend more on legal drugs than illegal ones. That's a sign that you're getting older. Ancient one.
That's all I can say.
Hope everything comes out all right on your birthday. Love your fellow turning quadragenarian in 19... Now, I wasn't going to tell you. Mary turns 40 in October.
Yep, that's it.
Mary Menopause Williams?
I wish. Yeah.
Mary is a TV writer. She's worked for Mad TV and many other shoes. And she wrote a really great thing that was on last Christmas that compares... There was a takeoff on the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special, and it was made to look like a Martin Scorsese movie. It
Yeah.
was excellent. She wrote it with some others.
Do you want to sit on that with the spaceship?
Stuff I may remember from high school.
That's another
Cool! Zigzag! That's a roll joints, all right! Zigzag, they roll joints. That's candy cigarette. You can roll tobacco with it. And this
tobacco use only, Lenny.
is the zigzag.
They make tobacco.
Tobacco cigarettes.
Zigzag makes tobacco.
You know, I think we need this for tonight. To keep up the 70s feel, a black light bulb. It's like, you know.
Those are actually pretty fun.
You know, in the 70s, birthday parties would maybe last 3 hours, but they'd seem like about 10 or 11.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Recreating it
Now, whose tube is this?
That's also
That's part of the set.
Oh, it's a third Mary gift. Mary is a very prolific person.
a bong, Lenny.
Weirdest bong I've ever seen.
I think he finally
Not a ball.
Oh,
It's a fake picture.
no, I think
I'm beginning to see the picture.
It's something better than a ball, maybe? No, it's not this stuff.
we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. You guys expect anything.
No, it's a black light, so.
I should maybe look at it before.
Fluorescent Jesus?
Oh!
I thought you had
A black plane poster!
I had a poster just like this in my room when I was a kid.
It'll go with the bowl.
Now I like look at this and like I see like wow.
Black bubble make it look really cool.
Don't you have one in your room already?
I do know. I borrowed them from Bob.
Oh, that was for the 70s.
Now you have your own.
Like you know, man, I like wow. I mean, like thanks, like you know, wow.
Like you're welcome.
Far out, man.
Has anyone seen the pictures of me dressed like Elton John speaking in the 70s?
You do look like we've been here.
We actually saw you dressed like that. Alright, so he needs pictures.
Lenny. It looks like a okay. I believe this is from David and Susan Coons. Susan Coons, where's David? David is wearing clothes for once.
So we don't recognize
David is wearing clothes. That's very unusual.
Why are you wearing clothes?
Why are you wearing clothes?
Senior citizens are here like this.
You tell me.
No, it isn't easy finding a very special birthday card for a friend like you. That's a wacky card. But then it isn't easy finding a very special friend like you. So are you really 40 or 45 going on? What the hell? Or 40 and it's not funny. Or,
Spoiler on the cute card.
oh David, really, go on, go. Put some more Rogaine on. Oh, listen. And
So
much for the sweet
a
sentiment of
CD
the card.
Pocahontas.
Really?
Pocahontas.
You're gonna love it.
Until recently, David, for those who don't know, worked for Disney. He actually worked for the happiest kingdom on earth doing computer animation. Recently, David and his wife Susan have started a company that scans artwork called Art Scans. They work out of their own home. They've started their own business. Let's all wish them luck.
I thought the happiest kingdom on earth was Ceausescu's Romania.
Thank you very much. Last year, David gave me a Lion King. I guess next year will be Hunchback of Notre, you know.
Yeah, if I'm still working there. We might have to go out and buy it and pay money for it.
That was right.
No money to the mouse. No mine. Yeah, there's a card
No
there
money,
somewhere.
sorry.
There's two presents in the card.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Where?
It was between them.
Oh, here. Is it?
It is.
I think it
The
was
crowd
blue.
is melting.
You mean this?
Crowd is
Yeah, that's right.
Peter Scott, his
So,
girlfriend
the
Grace
floorboards.
could not. What's her last name? I keep on forgetting.
Tamashiro.
Tamashiro. Peter is
Yeah, what the hell do you do?
Shouldn't you open your card first?
The card
Lenny,
Lenny.
card
Oh,
first.
what is that?
I'm losing my
You think after
Garbanzo
40 of
beans
these you figured it out?
No, it's
It's Egyptian. It's vegetarian. It's just garbanzo beans, lime, and garlic. Yes.
I need. My eye doctor says I don't have presbyopia now. I do not yet need reading glasses.
You're a presbyopia?
I don't need that.
That's
Get away from
Shakespearean.
me, you pervert. Happy birthday to someone who was grunge.
That's what's so twisted.
Grunge, for those who don't know, is kind of a scattered.
Shut up, Lenny.
Way before grunge was cool. Grunge before it was cool was called being a slob.
It's over
It
with.
still is.
Hey, 40 is nothing. Wait till you're 70. We'll really give you a hard time then. Peter
What was it
Scott.
like when you were 70 then?
Yeah.
Very true.
Peter's from England, but he doesn't want anybody to know it. Oh, whoops.
Why not?
Max is also
You've
from
never
England.
been there.
You know. Blimey. Which one should open first? Is that?
You've already started.
It's okay if you're a tourist there, but if living there is terrible.
One every morning. Oh, Peter, you are cruel.
Oh, wait a minute here. It's, could you hold it up to the camera, please? It's Geritol. Mr.
I'll stick
Shaw.
with caffeine for now, but.
Geritol
How many
tonic.
remember the Geritol ads in Lawrence Welk? Weren't they great?
I want to follow up.
And just when he was running low.
She's gonna walk with me to Millions.
Okay, bye-bye.
No, it's a long schlep.
As long as you're in here, I'm not
Wanna,
worried.
like, take our box and hoist it on them?
Let's talk more often.
Any comments, David, so far?
I figured there's really
Let's hear it for Benny and
buildings,
Sharon.
there's no way to get it up.
Yes, I agree. Thank you. Thank you.
Take them to the emergency.
on the other hand, Debbie, he's asleep.
This one is
Another present from Peter and Grace.
Oh.
this one is to keep your mind at
Uncle's magical, mystical, mental manipulation, mental puzzles.
Oh my God! You did.
Perfect for me. You know how much I love detail.
You're insane.
Oh.
Which one?
It's the,
Too
late for that.
This is very medieval. I love it.
Where's the leather?
They say that anyone under the age of 50 can solve it.
Somebody get Joy out of that. Love it.
Thank you very much, Peter and Grayson.
Yes. Now we can go home, Debbie.
Lenny the Mensch. Whose is this?
Take a guess.
You, Dean and Debbie, and Adam and Abstentia.
That's enough before we change the diaper.
It's okay.
That's biography.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Thank you, David.
Whether he has his clothes on or not, David has.
Let's see the centerfold.
You're 40. The good news. At 40, sex is better than ever. The bad news. At 40, no one will have it with you. The good news. Your hair still has its original color and luster. The bad news. Your nose hair, leg hair, and butt hair.
What a card.
It was chosen to match your
The
invitation.
good news. You're still attractive to the opposite sex. The bad news.
That's good
You're still attractive to the same sex. No. Their eyes.
Doesn't say that.
Their eyesight is worse than yours. The good news. 40-year-olds can still go, go, go. The bad news. Unless you're on the John.
Oh, well, the Geritol should help.
The good news. You're still pretty hot in a sack. The bad news. With your body temp, you're hot everywhere. The good news. You get birthday cards from friends and family. The bad news. They all remind you that you're 40. Happy 400 crossed out 40th birthday. You sure don't look it. And you better not act like it. Here.
That's right.
Hey, I'm not the only
Any comments,
44-year-old.
Debbie?
Love, Dean, Debbie,
Thank you,
and
thank you.
Adam. Thank you. Adam had an appointment with his teddy bear. He couldn't
And
make
this
it.
Unabomber looking cat.
Plain brown
Tick,
wrapper.
tick, tick,
Plain
tick.
brown wrapper. Dean,
No
what
turn
did
out,
you get?
no
Big spender here.
It's a used diaper.
Damn, we should have put one in.
I know, we should have put a used diaper in there.
Pens.
Plain brown wrapper post-marking stamp hygienic.
But that could be recycled too, you never know.
Oh, absolutely.
Joy, I'd like you to meet my mother. You two would really get along very well. You both search for bargains. Joy Whittemore, my mother. My mother, Joy Whittemore.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Let's clip coupons for Joy's the one that told me that I should shop at the
What's
Vons.
wrong with looking?
The Vons over on Wilshire, where everyone's an impoverished senior citizen and like homeless or something.
Again, what's wrong with looking for
Well,
bargains?
this is pavilions over here. You're not going to do very well over here, are you? Huh?
Are you gonna open that box, Lenny? Are you gonna open that box?
I think I was a little too bad.
It takes a little more time.
Unfortunately, the gift gave birth to both. In spite of Alzheimer's, Lenny is not
Yes!
Mr. Todd. It is not. It is Ms. Jeremy Fisher.
It is Jeremy Fisher.
Oh, it is.
Actually, it looks like Lenny. That's why we.
It is Jeremy.
It is Jeremy Fisher.
Looks like Mr. Tow Truck's Wild Ride.
John!
Whatever that ride was at Disneyland.
That wasn't.
Quite the damn.
Remember that Mr. Tow Truck's Wild Ride?
Me and Debbie,
It was a '67 Buick with a tow truck in front of it.
Not funny.
Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back.
It looks so much
take it
like you,
back.
Lenny. We just had to.
Linus, this has got to be for my brother Mike,
How many more does he have?
who left, along with his wife and son. And
Yes, for those of you who don't know, Lenny's family calls him Linus.
that's not all they call me.
As in
Is that where
appalling?
that-
You have your stuff?
Yeah, as in appalling?
You have your stuff now?
John, that's another pebble.
If life begins at 40, does this mean you have to go through puberty again? Happy birthday. Best wishes on your 40th. Love, Mike and Linda. And Adam and Kevin. Abby is in
Not
the
done.
No.
and Jenny. And this is Nina's wrapping paper. My mother's going to take all this wrapping paper and use it again.
You want a bit?
Sure.
Not when you're done, anyway.
I pick on you. That's what mothers are for.
You didn't open it neat enough for that, Lenny.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh my gosh! A game called Talk Show!
I understand.
Hi, I'm Lenny Shaw. Welcome to Studio 7,
Hey,
your
that's
link
all
to
right.
cutting edge.
If any of you don't want to be totally ill, we do have a cassette tape of Lenny at 13 radio talk show.
Oh, no, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike and Linda.
That's awfully nice of the
You
audience.
heard us on the
Thanks.
Your Top Radio Show?
Pay you more to play than he'll pay you not to play.
Lenny, while you're unwrapping, I just want to know, does this age group in 1996, when they have a party, do they sing songs?
No.
You don't want to hear us say
Happy birthday.
If we have the party at your
unless
place,
they're product jingles. And we sacrifice a small child. Only songs we know.
this is from Jeffrey Obrow. In 1981, Jeffrey came up, directed the film called The Dorm That Dripped Blood. He's coming back. He had some work to do.
That was called Death Dorm, wasn't it? It was also released as Death Dorm.
I wanted to be politically correct in wishing you a happy birthday, so I won't say you're getting older.
Filmed on
You're
500
just youth
Glenfair
challenge.
Avenue, Westwood, 90024. Oh, sorry.
What does it say?
Youth challenged. Have a happy one. Dear Lenny, it means a lot to me to be included at your 40th and be included in your life year after year. I've known Jeff for 26 years. When I beat him up for the part of Little Jake, and I didn't get your gun. Anyway.
Poor Jeff.
You're a good guy and a real friend. Love, Jeff. P.S. I really did like the shirt you're wearing tonight. Which I got consulted by some woman named.
What did he write the card here?
Yes. This is from Macy's. We now have Macy's here.
Just now, Bullets.
There was bullets, now it's Macy's.
Once a former Bullets. Got Macy's and Bloomingdale's.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, cool. Savile Row.
That's a bad color.
I have both my mother and girlfriend here. I need to get their approval. Is it okay?
Now he gets a narrow jacket.
Thank you, Jeff.
Another reason we hope the 60s aren't coming.
Bye-bye.
Oops.
More.
I don't know.
You guys want to say your goodbyes to the camera? Cheerio then.
As well as these jackets.
Oh, okay. Dean and Debbie have to get their son.
Yeah, he's out in the car.
He's been asleep. Let me get the disc, okay?
Oh yeah, give me the disc, please.
He's at his grandmother's, isn't he?
Sorry, you're gonna miss.
Okay, we didn't lock him in the car. He's on
What?
Did you both tie your hair at the same time?
It's probably Mike again. Tell him I'm still opening.
It was like a joint venture.
Shauna,
Oh, the.
Pretty crazy.
from SR, Siro. SR, where are you? This is SR. A Pez dispenser, and it's Spider-Man.
Cool!
I got a Spider-Man Pez dispenser. What's the difference between Nicole Simpson and a Pez dispenser?
No, don't tell that one.
This is from Lenny. No, it's not from Lenny, it's to Lenny.
Another one to yourself.
Just a few more, guys. If you're getting bored, the party will start again soon.
Getting bored.
But it's my birthday, and I'll cry if I want to, or whatever.
And he'll make us cry.
It's your 40th birthday. Would you look at that little bear? Doesn't that remind you of like what?
Hold it still for a second. I'll get it on the camera.
Let's see it. Let's turn around. That is a little bear.
Deal with it! Oh, and make it happy. Is this SR? Oh, is this another gift from you, SR? Look at that. SR can say that because he's 3 years older than me.
No, I'm not.
2 years older.
No, I'm not.
How much older are you than me?
Give up while you're ahead.
5 years older.
Is SR two
Yeah, at
separate
least.
names?
Initial for, can we tell them
My-
your name?
My name is unpronounceable by human tongues.
You know you're middle-aged when?
What do we have to
Selwyn?
Selwyn.
That's nice.
I'll just read the.
Yeah, my parents thought that too.
You're older than your dentist. I was older than the guy that gave me Rogaine, but you know, anyway. All right, thank you very much, SR.
We
Okay.
don't know who that
No, I know what you're doing. I think I know this from. I think this is from Gary Conrad.
Ted Kaczynski.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for
Oh, no,
you
no,
to
this is not.
package here.
Lenny, happy 40th. Best wishes for the next year. Your pal, Mike Villano. Mike, where are you?
Right behind you.
Where's your...
That's it.
Oh, that's fine. You guys didn't have to bring gifts and cards. I mean, you know, I made that clear. Mona Lisa.
He actually made me redo the invites so I could include no gifts.
Gary Conrad.
Yes.
Who left? He was the one in the Magic Castle.
Oh, the backup supply.
Sales are going through the roof.
Have you got the silver spectrum?
What's in this stuff?
What is this?
I'm still waiting.
Lenny.
Okay, but just go through these very quickly. This is from Joy's mother. It's the Dolly Cyclops. She sent it to me. Third eye vision transcendence, half blind pointed hedonism. Happy Jubilee birthday, -10. Kit and Annie. That's Joy's mother and sister.
Huh, okay.
Here's why this stuff makes you feel good. It's 12% alcohol.
Only 12%?
40.
That's what beer was.
Beer and wine.
Dear Lenny, would love to be at your party but can't make it. Should be out briefly in mid-July. My 40th is August 23rd. I'll probably have a black balloon party about that time. You'll love 40. Ron and Joan Laskin. Ronnie Laskin is someone I knew in elementary school. He never went to any, but he knew people in my high school. He came to my 20-year reunion. I saw him for the first time in 25 years. He lives in Chicago now, and after 25 years, we became friends again. This is Betty, who I think you all know who she was. She just left. Just a few more guys.
Lenny, you might tell your friends, seeing Betty isn't here, you might tell how the friendship goes.
I think I already did.
Yeah.
My best friend in high school was a very good guy named Johnny Baruch. He was a mountain climber. We were good friends in junior high and high school. He was unfortunately killed on a trip to the Himalayas. He'd gone there twice. He'd done a trek of Everest, and he was killed 20 years ago this October. And but I've stayed friends with the family, and as I say, I think I'd be friends with her if it weren't for John. But anyway, when I had a letter note, 5 stages of having a birthday: denial, I'm not getting older. 2, anger, I hate getting older. 3, disbelief, I can't believe I'm a year older. 4, shock, I'm a year older. 5, acceptance. So I'm a year older, screw it, where's the beer? You can't be. I feel as if I'm 40. Well, some of the time. Love, Betty Baruch. When I first met Betty, and she was my friend's mother, she was 39. And she was the mother. That is really disturbing.
6 is beginning.
The year you were born was 1956, was okay. This from my Aunt Rose and Uncle Harry in Detroit, which is where I was born. Just a few more. There's 2 from her.
There's a card sale on.
40, happy birthday. Well, I'm trying to speed this up. Thinking of you and wishing you a happy birthday. Another card because it's a special day. Love, Aunt Rhodey and Uncle Harry. Thank you. And now isn't this a beautiful card? This is from Dear Lenny. May your birthday shine brightly from sunrise to moonbeams. Happy 40th. The big, something 120.
That means until.
Until 120. Love, Mom and Dad. That's all. All right.
There's one on the sofa.
Oh, there's one on the sofas from Joy, I believe. Is there?
What about this little?
Oh, all right. Okay.
There's one under your feet there, too, Lenny.
This is from Margot, who came and left early. Wishing you, she's going to give me my actual birthday. Yeah, don't worry, wish your birthday wish come true. This card's good for a birthday breakfast. It's a little bear. Thank you, Margot. Margot, I also knew in high school.
Wow, that wins the
She
smallest.
wasn't feeling well. This looks like a computer or a...
Yeah, it looks like
The computerized box.
I know it's taking a long time, but it is my 4. Oh, cool card. How are things in your world? The whole world wishes you, Lenny. Wishes you, Lenny. Happy birthday. David and Sharon. David, who we affectionately call Dr. Dave, and Sharon are right there. David is in the process, he's composing the theme music for Studio 7.
Cool.
Yes, and you're all going to hear it over and over again.
And he gave me
And love it.
an air conditioner.
Love it already.
It's an air conditioner.
Oh, it's not. It's a computer.
Sounds
in a
like one of
box.
those Vietnamese re-education
Whose
camps,
is
if you
this?
ask me.
Do we know?
That's from me.
From Joel. First to arrive, but that's okay. He was able to
Oh,
help.
that's real wrapping paper, not blueprint paper.
Joel
Only
Copeland's
by
over here.
accident.
William Shatner, Captain Kirk.
Lucy in the Sky with
He
Diamonds.
sings Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It sounds like he's having a bad or.
That's one of the worst albums ever recorded.
This man is the poor man's Richard Burton here. William Shatner.
Yes.
Oh, you should
Yes.
put that on.
We should hear that.
Yes, we should.
Well, what list is you go to
All
get
right.
that?
Now, wait, that's awful, Joel. Oh,
That is
I
so
like a bandit here, Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
from all right. This is from Henry Reynolds. Henry.
Hi, Henry.
Henry Reynolds is a good friend and attorney.
Not in that order.
That's usually exclusive terms.
Oh, he's not the only. Karen is also an attorney. Let's. Why don't you guys like get together and talk about white trash magnets?
So what about
Wait.
Lenny, let us see.
We get a trailer park, national. They couldn't say Enquirer; they get sued.
Six-pack there?
White bread. Budweiser, they call Broodweiser. Strong. Court summonses, bound checks, lottery tickets, phone number. Oh, okay. These are refrigerator magnets.
Oh, I thought like you waved them and people come out of the woodwork.
That's hilarious.
Oh, excellent.
Lenny, I think that one on the chair here. No, here.
This is from Mike Marinacci.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
yeah. Glad I'm
Mike
getting
was
this
the
on
only
tape.
out-of-towner that really could stand a good chance of coming. His finances are a little tight, so he didn't come down. But he's been calling. That's been him calling.
He always does that.
Trouble Lenny's birthday.
Robert Anton Wilson, Sex and Drugs: A Journey Beyond Limit.
Yeah.
Robert Anton Wilson is an excellent writer who I've read and I've met him, and I got known through Mike. Mike, we all joke about Mike, but Mike is a brilliant person
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
and very entertaining.
He is a non-person.
And Mike wrote a book on Ghosts in California, and we hope you will.
That's right.
He's not, yeah, he doesn't really associate with you people.
Is this yours, Bob?
No.
Is this yours?
Us, Lenny.
Who's us? Who's
Fawn and
us?
Shauna.
Fawn and Shauna. Here's Fawn. No, there's Shauna. I'm not even drunk. There's Shauna. There's Fawn.
Fauna and flora?
I don't want to bury. Fawn is recently got success in her singing career. Let's wish her luck. She was on here.
Yay.
Whoops! I'm sorry, it's all falling out.
She sang in our cabin trip.
The conversation had been brisk and pleasant when suddenly and simultaneously everyone just got dog tired.
Oh, it's a
You know
fun
it.
sign.
You know how it is when you get older. And there's all these little things are falling all over the place, and I will sweep them up. I will not and keep them. I will not vacuum them up.
Are they
This
making
is over the hill.
Little black balloon.
Thank you,
Notice
Fawn
they
and
drew a
Shauna.
black and white balloon on the front.
And a black and white balloon. You guys were gonna come dressed in
They
black
did.
and white. What
They
happened?
were.
Oh, I thought you were gonna wear black and white makeup.
We were going
You look like those weird guys in Star Trek.
quite that traumatic.
Okay, I think. Is this it? I think we're down to the. Okay, I think we're down to Bob.
We're down to the Geritol and the
Geritol I've already opened.
I have a card there someplace.
Where's the walker? I wonder where that is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, I had to love Lenny out. More!
from Robert Russell Beebe.
Thanks.
Need I say?
Hey, we never knew that middle name. That's an interesting one.
Can I call you Rusty or Russ? Or...
Wenny?
Yeah.
Money's tight, times are hard. It's my birthday, I'll read it. No one get offended. Here's your fucking birthday card. I mean, all these, is there a special order open?
No, open them anyway.
This is all from Bob. We have Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie wrapping paper.
Is it a Lenny
The
comic?
Biologic Show. Is this like a short graphic novel?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
really
this
depressing.
is great.
Yeah.
At least they say I murdered. Oh, that's disturbing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
All
disturbing.
right, that's number 1. Number 2 from Bob.
Pardon me, excuse me.
Ben is dead. This is a magazine that started out in the 80s as like, on a budget of $3 and now it's getting a little slicker.
And that's got, the reason I got that for you is because it's got retro hell in it, which is just a very,
Now, that's
very
a
good
good
article.
issue.
Wait a minute, this is called Ben is Dead. It's written by some, Gen Xers with,
Alternative young people.
alternative young people. Thank you.
Are we now getting alternative?
That's
See
my
about
turn.
Generation X?
I believe it's referring to the Rat Band from the film.
Alternative young people.
The original inflatable party sheep?
Blow it up, blow it up.
Lenny, what did it say again?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
After many years of intensive research, Ms. Eva was created to bring the pleasure and enjoyment of a real-life sheep in the capable hands of a true connoisseur.
Blow it up!
That'll keep us happy.
Blow it now.
I don't know if I'm going to blow it up, but
That'll give the real one a rest.
you can pass it around. Why am I not surprised that David wants it?
Well, Lenny, it's your birthday. You can keep it for yourself.
Joy, is it okay if Joy and I will have plenty of...
Excuse me, do not bring me into this.
Come on, Joy.
Jimmy Corrigan, another graphic novel.
Yeah, also really depressing.
Also very depressing.
Also very depressing.
Shout out to Bob to give me a depressing, Jimmy Corrigan. This is a graphic novel of some kind. All right, thank you very much. One more from us. Two more from
The
us.
sheep is there for, afterwards to lift your spirits.
Bob, you just.
That's for later tonight.
Couldn't decide, so you just bought me everything. Space Capades. Oh, cool. Atomic Age. 18 whacked out vintage masterpiece from the planet Earth. So is it like 50s and 60s space music?
Yeah, it's lounge music, yeah.
It's lounge music.
Yes.
To those of us that barely remember the early
okay, go
60s, there are young people now have a subculture where they get together and have early 60s style parties.
Yeah.
They probably watch the old Dick Van Dyke Show and stuff. Isn't that great? They drink martinis and, isn't that great? Come on, everyone.
Hey, look, that sheep's looking
Curious George.
Curious about that
Open
sheep?
them up. Let's see them. The boxes.
Video the sheep.
Curious about sheep.
My mother is very concerned about the inflatable sheep. I'm like, Mom, mothers are not supposed to inquire about inflatable sheep.
Those are ones
Look at this!
It's really not personal.
Oh, it's great.
You're supposed to squeeze it.
It looks like Mary Lou Retton.
Squeeze it. Squeeze
Oh,
it.
squeeze where?
Squeeze
Yeah,
the top.
it probably jumps.
Where do you
Where?
squeeze
Squeeze the base, damn it.
Where do you
The
squeeze
base.
It says on the box. It's on the side of
Base,
the box.
yeah, there you go.
Squeeze the
Round and
palms
round he
together.
goes.
It's counterintuitive. I'm afraid I'm going to break it.
Squeeze the sheep.
You can spin them around, I think.
You can't do it. No wonder you.
The sheep has
Here was a guy who put the wrong end of a lit cigar in his mouth.
Small. That's a small sheep. What are you implying, Bob? Thank you, Bob. Let's hear it for Bob. He gets embarrassed.
Bob, throw that sheep.
Can I tell you something? At my 90th, I guarantee you, Bob is going to be there partying with me.
Party sheep.
All right.
That's about 3 days.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm afraid I've been out last.
It's okay. The last but not least, from my girlfriend, Joya.
It's got lipstick on it.
Yeah.
Looks like your father.
Point to it if it does not have
Can you
access.
point it this way, please? I just want to catch it on the film.
Welcome to the ranks of the old butt hip. The old butt hip. Oh, the old butt hip.
Old, but hip.
I don't have time to read all your messages, but happy birthday, and I hope to spend many more with you. Love, Joy. Any preferences? Want to open first?
Open the bigger one first.
Oh no!
Does the sheep have a name?
Older than dirt? Hey, Jack's Longer detergent. It's strong. How many remember that? Stronger than dirt.
No one.
I've been there.
You remember that?
That Doors song.
What? You remember Stronger Than Dirt?
Oh, sure. And it's immortalized in Touch Me by the Doors.
Oh my God! This is what I should have worn tonight.
Oh no.
What is it?
You'll say it.
I got it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Last year, Joya gave me that happy face doll over there. This is 60s, the hippie, 70s disco, 80s punk, 90s grunge. It's great.
I have just one problem. The 70s and the 80s one should be frowning.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, just the 80s.
The 80s one should be out in the street without a job.
Remember how Karnak and the Johnny... I am now opening the final gift.
Hey.
May your French kiss a diseased camel.
Inflatable animal?
Oh,
How about a
yes!
sheep instead?
Cyber Dream. Experience the hottest new media journey. A fluid, interdimensional, psychedelic dreamscape in cyberspace. It's a videotape. Turn in and tune on to today's coolest journey without drugs. Merge into your own personal bliss through the visionary art of the ages. Navigate through star-colored galaxies, worlds within worlds, hypnotic waves of orgasmic color, transcending time and space.
It sounds perfectly rich.
I liked it as the cyber. That's good.
It's like a kind of a, with music and stuff like that. It's a sensual, and that's great because I think that sensory paganism, that's my theory.
Is that it then?
Happy birthday! Yeah, we did. Thank you all for coming. I'm sorry this took so long, but this is kind of a big birthday. And now go back and shape songs.
It was too short.
It was too short?
It was too short.
I agree with you. That was the Reader's Digest version of his birthday party.